Kasi yung mga political leaders sa San Carlos medyo, I don't know, it was well first as the secretary before, up to 2001, mayor namin si Rod Colorado. And vice mayor niya si Bong Lacson. Actually, kasama sila, but in the middle of the, nag-away rin sila, so they fought each other, so they ran against each other. Pero pag panalo ni Mayor Bong, i-continue the programs. So there's always been continuity sa mga projects at programs namin. So, yung mga programs ni Mayor Colorado, although naglaban sa Mayor Bong, pinulo rin pa rin ng Mayor Bong na. So more so now, because I was the vice mayor ni Mayor Bong, so mga programs ni Mayor Bong, continue pa rin. Yung mga potential leaders natin dito sa Carlos, they're also, we hope na they can continue our program and project. That's why we are doing schools, mga bata na trying to inculcate in their minds. Kailangan to, pag-uwi ko, kailangan this is good for the son, this is good for you. So, institutionalize that as schools, and now sa parang
Sir, yung sa implementation of solid waste management program, kasi nakita ko kung masyadong malawak yung scope. Actually, parang title talaga ng office nila ay environment management office. Ito yung solid waste na isang component. Parang isang separate na. Pero, malaki po kasi yung pagtingin niya na talagang ito yung measure sa limit na patuloy. So, in the process, yung journey ko ng implementation, nagkaroon po ba kayo ng scandal or di naman kaaway, yung mga opposition and paano po kayo?
First, I want to go back sa yung office. Actually, we just created DESEMO City Environment Management Office. So, na-create na namin yan. Hinintay na namin after elections kasi buying appointments and all that. So, we're holding it after the elections. Follow up na may ordinance na kami, creating the said office. So,
SDR. Yung city ordinance.
Creating the SEMO. So that office will now encompass solid waste. Now we have liquid waste. We're already looking into that. Initial. Well, we only have some water treatments. Slaughterhouse namin. We renovated an old market. Ginawa namin city health office. May mga water treatments na yan. We're making a new hospital. Because then may water treatment na yan. Kapag itong nagwan na
water harvester.
That's all.
Water harvester.
There are some buildings like terminal, atong yung new city health office, may mga water harvesters na yan. And ang activity nga namin ngayon sa taste treatment.
Yung sa mga septic tanks natin,
So we want to
treat yan.
And we're able to treat what will be extracted from there. So may mga plano na kami. Actually, we also did some visitations na rin sa mga areas na meron, like in Mayawan. Hindi na namin yung program na doon. Kasi we're very serious in... Meron nga kami nakuha na consultant from Danish?
From Netherlands.
Netherlands. Sorry, ito group? PUM.
Netherlands.
From PUM. So pinadala kami nila ng dalawang experts dito. One is for
Sa wastewater.
another one for sa daily namin. So, marami rin natuto, marami siya kayong nakita rin na pinunod sa amin para how to prepare on that. So, kasama na rin na doon sa office. Solid waste, environmental concerns, including coastal resources, forest land use. Kaya ngayon, we are doing our FAUP. We are working with USA. Sila ni I don't know if you know
Attorney Alet.
Si Attorney Alet. He was the PEMO of Negros before.
Narinig ko na po.
Alet.
Nunez.
Nunez.
Sa Asia.
Parang sa USAID na siya ngayon.
Ngayon USAID na siya ngayon. So he brought the US Foreign Service. US
USFS, United States Foreign Service.
Foreign Service, no?
Forest.
So, may consultant din pinulungan nila kami to prepare our FAUP. Actually, we're doing it now. We're going to the different barangays na may timberlands. Because in San Carlos, there are two national parks, ang North Negros National Park at saka yung Mount Canlaon. So, maraming areas dyan na medyo in conflict minsan sa DNR. Pero
protected area.
yung mga protected area. Pero ngayon, we're working very well with Penro. And marami kaming, and now ang Sendro, taga San Carlos.
Yung sentro.
Sa Centro Cadiz.
Sendro Cadiz from San Carlos. So we're palagi sa nandito. So we always work together para, especially yung pag-prepare naman sa FAUP. So, meron din kaming, we also got a grant among several LGUs sa Bago River. DNR din yan eh.
Okay.
One of the agencies there, dami agencies, ito World Bank, parang yan. So, kasama rin kami dyan. Actually, ang original program na was only 172 hectares. 120, I think. 120 yata yung agroforestry. 122 ang agroforestry, 50 ang reforestation. We did very well. So binigyan pa kami ng a lot of additional area from DNR. Yung from mga areas binigay na sa amin. So I think we got 120 more.
Ayun nga po, sir. Narinig ko na very active kayo sa National Green Program involving communities and other volunteers. So maganda rin pong simulan yun at saka yung mga ginagawa niyo pong tapping right and concerned offices ay doon po kayo. Ano po yung masasabi yung lamang or SU po among other SU?
Yung sinabi ko una, yung first continuity namin dito, continuity ng mga programs. Because way before, we already have our master development plan. Mayroon kami 20-year master development plan. So we had our pagdating ng 10 years, in-evaluate namin kung nasaan na kami. And actually, 12 years na kami ngayon. So we have been guided by that master development plan. So that's why tuloy-tuloy siguro yung mga project namin. And luckily, well supported yung, very stable yung politics namin sa San Carlos. So more or less, ganun din, no? The mayor and the council are working closely with each other. So that's why matuloy-tuloy yung mga programa.
Ako, kita nyo, I pray na talagang pagtuloy. Kasi maganda po yung simulan. Parang hindi siya naging issue sa inyo yung ibang-ibang pagtingin ng politiko. Kasi minsan may mga insecure talaga na hindi ko naman yung simulan.
Maraming
Guided po kayo.
Maraming ang makikita namin. Kasi kami, makikita namin na itong leader ngayon, no? Pag next leader, di pa na namang iimpahin lahat. So, sayang eh. So, that's why we're lucky sa San Carlos na for quite a while now, maganda yung politics namin kasi continuous yung programa namin. Hindi tuloy-tuloy, hindi natapos ni Mayor Long, tuloy-tuloy na. Hindi natapos ni Mayor Rogers, tinuloy rin ni Mayor. So may continuity at sustainability sa mga programa.
Saka ano din, may San Carlos Development Board sa ECDB.
Ayun, city.
Ano yan, yung sa ECDB, sila yung ano.
Meron kami San Carlos Development Board. Composed yan ng mga professional, businessmen, church. So, mukhang advisor. Mukhang advisor ng city. So, tinitingnan na yung ang master development plan na sila rin yung tumitingin nga. Ito yung master development plan natin. Ano bang ginagawa ng city? Anong i-prioritize ng city? So, nagbibigay sila ng advices. Magbibigay din itong grupo na to. Then, the mayor and the vice mayor also sits with them. We discuss a lot of things, how they look at how we are running government.
Parang disagreement po. Hindi po ba kayo nag-challenge na merong management prerogative na chief executive ako?
Oh, well, actually, nag-advise lang sila. They give us advices, and they help us a lot. Itong group na to, mukhang, what does really helping is, mga businessmen din ng San Carlos na. They're not politicians. Hindi pwede when you are an elected official, hindi ka pwede dyan. Kung incumbent ka, after that, you can be part. And they've been working a lot on bringing investments in San Carlos. We're even looking at now we have an ethanol plant, a renewable energy plant. We will be groundbreaking in April the San Carlos Biopower plant. That's another renewable energy.
Oh, dalawa na.
Dalawa na. And we just endorsed a proposal from another group to put in a solar power plant, a 10 megawatt solar power plant. So we're looking at all these RE energies. And you know, we have a very high